Welcome in, guys, to Sensei the Pupil. This is the... I'm sorry. I got Dev with me. Sensei Dev. We got Paul over here.
Hi.
Sensei Paul. And I'm Craig.
Right.
We are reviewing 2014's #1 sports anime at the time, Haikyu.
The best anime of all time.
Well,
I said it.
In the realm of sports, where you got Kuroko, you got Ice Shield,
Blue Lock.
Oh my god, and then you got Haikyu. Haikyu was definitely one of those big top timer ones.
Smoking on top 5.
I've been hearing Haikyuu's name for. I watched this season one time when it first, like maybe 2015, 2016. I didn't finish it because I wasn't super interested. Now that I'm being forced to watch it, things have changed.
Yep.
And we're gonna talk about it today here, guys. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Get into it.
Let's just go.
Whoosh.
Y'all are insulting me now, and I don't really appreciate that. The story starts off. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. This is a show about volleyball, guys. It's about volleyball, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just volleyball, but also what it's like to be a team.
Right.
And play together with one another, and
True.
learn about each other. And grow with each other as a team.
I'm not against that.
Facts.
I'd probably say this sports anime probably had the best team building I've ever seen. Obviously, Blue Lock's not about building team.
Yeah.
Kuroko was good, but not as good as this.
What?
Like in terms of team, in terms of me caring about the whole.
I'm glad you cleared it up.
Volleyball has 6 players that start, and you got some other side pieces and whatnot.
But it feels like this one that every piece is needed. Every piece is like very very meaningful to the success of the team.
I got that Kuroko too.
I
think what I mean is like
I feel like these pieces make each other stronger.
Yeah.
In this
Kuroko,
one,
like one person with a power can change the whole game.
Y'all are crazy because the ones that had the one power didn't end up working out. They always lost to the team that had a better team, Kuroko. So
I don't know about that.
But
I mean, if a guy can shoot it for a 3 from half court,
what's the point?
But if you rely only on him and you stop him, you win. That's what happened, right?
Not until like the later half.
That was a long game. I think what I mean is like I cared about every one of them more than I cared about the Kuroko guys.
True.
I cared about the Captain Daichi. I cared when Asahi came back and he had to get over his little, shittery bugness from being the ace and getting blocked. I cared when Kageyama finally started listening and asking Tsukimichi like late season, hey, so like how do you want the ball? How do you want to pass to you? Like I really cared about that shit, man. I really portrayed it.
Oh, now I know why they call him king of the court.
And that started as an insult.
Yeah.
And then became like more of like a
king isn't so lonely anymore.
Yeah. It had a lot of good character progression. They give us the main characters Hinata.
Mm-hmm.
Red haired. He can jump really high, but he's
super short. Which
it's like the happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
He's the main character. Him and Kageyama are the main characters.
Yeah.
And Kageyama.
You got them both. Added to the collection.
And Kageyama is the Mad King who basically bosses everybody around because he's so good at the sport.
Yeah.
But that hurts him because in volleyball you need to be team.
Not just that, but he's a prodigy at setting spikes up and everything.
Prodigy setter.
But not everybody can hit his sets. That's how good he is.
Facts.
He's so good that a lot of people can't even keep up with him.
I think we should probably focus on the matches in this show. Because we could spend all day talking about every episode on how they bonded and whatnot, but I think the matches were more important.
I want to give us a synopsis because you just skipped over everything.
Yeah, so I mean, I just feel like the first half of the anime is like episodes 1 through 12, or maybe a little bit more, is kind of like introducing each character.
Right.
You have
school in general.
Yeah, but this anime feels like you get to meet every character one by one almost. Yeah. Like you start off with the 2 main characters, and then you get the third years.
Right.
And then after that, they kind of slowly, this guy's our
Libero.
Yeah, this guy's our Libero. This guy's our ace.
That's true.
This guy's...
They had some practice matches in between there, but by episode 12 is when they really started getting the matches. So yeah, I agree. So, they played Nekoma, the practice match, the cat people.
Battle of the Trash Can.
Alba Jousai without Oikawa, best character, without him. We'll get to that.
I don't know. Yeah, I might agree with
you. So then after
know.
episode 12, you get to the tournament part, which is kind of where most of the yelling comes in.
And the best, every anime, I think we could all agree, needs a tournament.
Yes.
It's some kind of, competition.
What do you mean yelling, Devin?
Yeah.
Dude, they scream, all the time.
Like half...
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he? Yeah, dude, they're just
scream.
They're just
Yeah.
dude. It's just like a bunch.
You're
you know?
crazy, dude. You'd be so hyped if you beat 3 blockers.
I mean, like at some point, you just kind of, expect it. Don't.
Whoa.
That's not fair.
That is such
'Cause
a
in the
that's
moment-
such a
in the
a
moment-
Josai thing to say.
I mean, dude, like act like you've been there before. You don't have to yell after
Wow.
every single.
Well, they haven't.
It's like, oh, I just said it. Like.
You gotta understand, this is the remnants of a once great team. The bones they're starting to build each other back up to the spots where they used to be. They know nothing about victory.
None of them were
You're right.
were a part of that victory.
You're right. But they're part of the legacy, the school. They have to bring the school back,
Exactly.
bro. Could you imagine?
It's a lot of pressure.
What sport were you in?
What sport? All of them.
Imagine if you heard back in the day, like 4 years before you even got into sports, hey, this school used to be the best,
We were.
but we but we suck now. And then all of a sudden, you
That was
like,
our life.
You
That was kind of our life.
but then you handpick your own team and you bring them back up to like the glory days. You would be like hyping yourself up every game.
Dude, you would.
I know you would.
You would, dude. You would go crazy. I know
You're wearing
you.
the Rockets.
Yeah, you're super competitive, bro. I know you. You would ever
Yeah.
if you shot a 3 over somebody,
Yeah.
you'd walk away. Let's go. You might even do this shit. I don't even know. I can see you doing that, dog. I can see you doing that. Don't even count.
Dude, I do that
Like
at
how
the,
you
at
did
the
it before?
I do it at the park like at least twice a week, dude. Like I'll
There you
shoot
go.
over Aaron and just like yell in his face.
There you go.
This man said, act like he's been there.
Anyways, what do you think y'all's favorite match was?
Probably the one with the iron wall.
That was fun.
That was pretty good.
That was
Yeah.
fun. Aussie had to get over his fear mid-match. That was fun.
Not just that, but I like not just this match, but all the matches, the real ones at least, or even the practice ones.
No, pick one.
No. I'm gonna pick one, but I find it. I love the fact that even the enemies learn something in these episodes. Like I know that's like a trope or whatever in a lot of sports animes, but like
Yeah.
Date Tech, they lost. And the tall guy was like he felt so respected towards
Mhm.
Hinata. He stopped just to give him a handshake.
Yeah.
Like dude, you got me.
He's like the tallest guy, and
Yeah.
Hinata's like the smallest guy.
ever.
So,
Yeah.
So like that team is known for having iron wall,
Mhm.
but if they didn't have that guy, like what would they be? Like
yeah.
would they still be
It's
called like the
they have,
iron
they
wall?
have to
Like
draft the tall guys for. They have to for that school, I guess. Yeah. No, I know. It's whatever. It's
yeah, ass pulley, right?
You guys,
Ass
haven't
pulley,
seen
right?
second, you guys haven't seen the second season, so I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say
Fair.
nothing because actually two
They
of
get
those
taller
guys,
people.
No, two of those guys or two of those guys are actually seniors. So just know that in the second season they do almost have a problem with that. But turns out they had a freshman in the lineup.
That guy was a freshman. That one that played in Hinata.
But
he
there's
was a
another freshman that comes
Okay.
up that's actually just as tall as him
That's fire.
and even more skilled.
That was.
But
that,
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
that was Devs.
Yeah,
Who was
mine has to be against Nakoma, the cat,
The cat one?
the battle of the trash can.
The junkyard.
Yeah, that
junkyard.
was funny. That was funny.
I liked it because it kind of showed a new echelon of teams that you haven't really seen yet. Like of course, you have Josai and Date Tech
Yeah.
and everything, but you kind of see the upper teams like Nakoma and what's that one guy? He's on the top team, Ishirakawa or something, whatever it's called.
Shiratozawa.
Yes, the number 1 team in Japan. So you kind of have those upper teams that you haven't even really seen yet,
Yeah.
and I've seen past the first season, but you'll see a lot more of them.
Okay.
But Nakama was cool because it kind of gave them like a threshold that they have to pass, and
Okay.
they got beat. They got
That was like their first real match beside, because after the Ahoba Josai one, the first practice one
Mm.
that they did before that, didn't have Oikawa.
right,
So, but until the very end.
right,
Then they played Nakoma. So that was their first real legit match.
real, and they lost.
Yeah. And they lost multiple times.
Yeah,
Multiple times. Like they kept losing. And it showed the little thing, the little list of how many losses.
Was that the first practice match?
Yeah, first. Well, no.
Like real practice match?
Your first real one with the
first
full
real
team.
one. First real one.
Yeah. My favorite, obviously, is the last match. I loved that
Oh, yeah.
Oikawa match, dude. That was so sick. There were so many moments,
Oh yeah,
like fire moments in that. Oikawa,
Like the chess that they were playing
Yes,
with each other?
dude, I really enjoyed it. And
King against
Oikawa,
the Great King.
and I'll get to Oikawa later. But yeah, I really enjoyed that match. Who was yours? Well, before we get the character, what did y'all not like about this show?
I'll go last.
Okay.
I mean, I think I've already spoke on it. Just a bunch of the
Yelling?
bunch of the yelling.
Okay,
I know
what Craze is better than Craze.
the pointless I guess little section where they talked about the girls volleyball.
Yeah.
I'll push back
Section.
on that, but keep going. Keep going.
No, yeah, explain that and then you push back.
Not needed. They
What-
weren't part of the story.
What happened with that, Dev?
So the girls volleyball team also joined the
Yeah, the girls' tide tournament.
the tournament, and they suck, and they lost
They
horribly.
don't practice. They never practice.
They never practice
Whose fault is that?
because the guys take the court. You know, like they...
That's not. That's not the reason why, but yeah, that's
I
probably what they'll
would
say.
love it. That's the reason why.
That'd be funny. if that's
This is
what
y'all
they say.
show. No, whose fault is that? I don't. Why are you crying? And if you don't even practice, get out of here. The fuck.
Anyways, they lose
Yeah,
horribly,
kinda
dude,
bad,
and
though.
then they go on like
High schoolers.
the reason why they lost and how it affects the girls, and it's just like at that point it's like I don't know any of these girls here, and like I don't care if she's gonna run away and go
Yeah.
cry
They introduced him out of
because
nowhere.
this doesn't have anything to do with these group of girls.
It's not about
Like
the girls.
I didn't get to watch the ace of that team go and join the team. You know, like
Facts.
the libero of that team, I didn't get to see him
I
or
would have liked to
her.
have seen that though.
It almost felt like filler to me. Like it almost felt
It
like
was
they're.
not filler. Oh
It
my
felt
God.
like they were padding out
All right, go ahead.
episodes. I was
All
like,
right, all right.
Dude, it felt like they made that so they can make like a spinoff.
They didn't. So you know that.
They could now, you
I'm
know.
so surprised.
I don't think they had enough viewers. The numbers weren't there.
yeah. The episode viewership dropped.
I just want to push back on that because at the same time that you're seeing the girls lose, they're more or less using that as
As a juxtaposition.
well, yeah, not just that, but also I wouldn't call it a metaphor, but they're showing you that this is what the loss is
Yeah.
for people, not even just them.
Yeah.
It showed every single team that
Yeah,
lost.
that's true.
Not just them. It showed the girls from every other team, every other school, the guys from every other team, every other school, even Date Tech. It showed
But why
them
do we?
walking
But why
out
do we
like,
need to
oh.
see that? We know how much that the loss affects them because
Oh, do you, Devin?
even with
You know what loss does to people whenever they lose?
even during the
knows?
practice matches, they were affected. So
But-
like
yeah.
you didn't
But it
we,
shows you the difference between a practice match and a tournament to where you'll never
Yeah.
come back from that. Even the seniors are like, dude, this is our last tournament. We lost.
Only for the seniors, they'll never come back.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
only
only
for-
you cry?
I know. I didn't give a damn.
Well,
about
you're a
that.
freshman.
That's a. The way Paul rebutted it, I'm kind of on the fence now, Dev.
I'm not saying
Nah.
that it wasn't unnecessary to see the girls specifically like, oh, she how could she not cry? Don't you like she works the hardest. Like, well, little do you know, she's gonna start crying as soon as she leaves. Okay, I get that.
It could have been just the guys losing too. It may get the same effect. Nah, I might need to see a cute girl crying.
Like, why didn't they get into like, oh, she's the third year? You know, they should, like if they're gonna add that, like, get into the story. You know.
That's fair. I mean, that's a fair complaint. I'm glad they only gave us one episode of it though. I didn't want too much.
I wanted to
didn't
see
want-
a shower scene. That's all I know.
Okay. They are high schoolers.
Shower up.
Speaking of high schoolers, Kyoko.
Hey.
Just kidding. No. My biggest gripe was they did not explain the game of volleyball
They did.
beforehand.
Oh,
That's dumb, dude.
they explained it during.
Here's why.
You're mad because you don't know the rules.
Yes,
like,
I'm mad.
That's so dumb.
I'm
dude.
mad because I did, dude. If they're gonna invest me into a sport, they gotta tell me what's going on.
Then
They
don't
did.
watch it. Then don't watch it. If you're not a
I wish I
volleyball guy,
couldn't
then
have.
don't watch the volleyball.
I wish I
like,
couldn't have.
They
Dev.
did. They did tell you though.
I was forced to though by arbitrary rules.
As it was happening, you have the teacher like, okay, so this is actually, and then so this position right here actually, so they actually
So
rotate
no.
every other.
No. When the tournament started,
Yeah.
actually the last match against Alba Josai and Okawa is when they got into tactics, and I was so invested because they started talking about if we shift our guys here, they'll outmatch them. And this, I was like, this is what I want.
invested.
This is what
You're
I want.
invested.
Yes,
Then
that.
I'll pick the second season because it's full of that. Like
Hey,
literally,
Let's talk about the first season though.
tactics.
Let's talk about the first season.
Tactics are part of the you got to understand. This is the beginning of a team. They have nothing. They're just getting to know each other, if
Okay.
they like each other or not. Like I might hate your fucking guts because you're like you set horribly for me. Like I like
Okay.
the way you
I like the tall dude with glasses and
We'll get the characters.
Tobio
Yeah, but
Tobio.
no, you're right, dude.
Kageyama.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Maybe this season was just for the people, make us feel, the characters, and then next
Right.
season, I want tactics. I want skills.
There's a lot.
Because that's what makes a sports anime.
Bro, I'm
Fire
telling
to
you,
me.
I'm telling you, tactics. He's just a pure ball. He's not just a pure ball of like, just energy. He has no skill. They said that multiple times in the first season.
I just kept saying, why is Hinata serving? Whenever he would serve, and then I was like, oh wait, they rotate. Oh, I wish I knew that.
Not just that, but here's the thing. There's all these positions can do so much more, and you'll see that when I choose the second season.
All right, so
Oh yeah, what were we saying?
Who's-
Favorite character?
favorite characters, Dev.
Okay,
Go
well
ahead.
said.
Mine would be the pinch server.
Yamaguchi. The guy that hits the softball, like the ball that goes soft.
The one that like missed the first time.
Yeah.
The one that like never is in the whole
bro,
season.
Yeah.
Second season, bro. I'm telling you, you don't even know.
Just because like I know what he's gonna be, that's gonna be my favorite
You
character.
don't even know.
Okay.
That dude, fucking. I'm just gonna spoil.
Don't stop.
I'm gonna spoil-
Season one. Stop. Cool. My favorite character was Tsukimichi, glasses guy, who's like the smart, tall, savvy. Like I'm just gonna take this over.
He's a persona. He's a persona character. You never played Persona. They look exactly like that.
Just like him with the curly hair and the glasses.
Dude, he's Japanese. All right, sorry.
But he's just a dick too. I like that. He was a dick the whole season. He's just a dick.
And he uses his size to like he intimidates everybody because of his size, even though he's a nerd technically because he has glasses. And everything.
No, see that's I'm not.
He just seems like one of those guys like has a harder outside shell that want to let
soft
people
on the
in. Yeah.
inside.
Oh man, just
When he opens
Dude,
up
the
his
second
zipper
season though,
first.
dude. The
Second
second season, dude.
second season they get into a story.
It really sold me though. He was my favorite character. Whenever he told Daichi, because Daichi's like, "Hey, we're gonna have to play more defense because Hinata's in the front now." And oh no, he told Kageyama that.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Hasn't that always been how it's been? He's the sun and I'm the moon. I cover the back and I cover his weaknesses."
Thing to say.
That was so cool to me.
That's
I
a
was like,
bitch thing to say.
he like put himself in place without being told that. Tsukimichi's my favorite character. Paul.
I don't like the moon. If I had to choose one, I mean, come on, guys, it's Hinata. Like,
But
character?
he's not good at anything really. Like he's not.
Man.
Is it because like he just wants it so bad? Like
He was carried the whole season.
He
was
carries
carried.
everybody.
No, he was carried by Kageyama the whole season.
No, he wasn't. Oh my god.
Until he opened his eyes.
Dude, he would yeah, dude, he would jump and then Kageyama put the ball exactly where like he was supposed to.
Kageyama's the hero.
Kageyama did it for everybody.
He's the hero, dog. Hinata's
No.
the tool.
No. But he put it only where Hinata could like spike it like really well. The other guys he only put it like near them. He didn't put it in the right spot for them.
Until the end, he started.
Hinata he had to put it in the right spot or Hinata was just gonna completely miss that motherfucker.
I think half the points of this whole anime is thanks to Hinata.
Dude, Kageyama wouldn't.
The
have,
decoy.
dog, Hinata wouldn't have hit it if Kageyama wasn't a god.
Yeah.
He's a prodigy. He's not a god. All right. He may obviously
He's a
makes
king.
mistakes.
Yeah, he's a king.
He is a king. No, I choose Hinata. Other than the manager, the girl, the woman, she's so fucking hot.
My favorite
Come
Hinata.
here, do
My
your
favorite
best.
Hinata part is like whenever he tackled Kagame on the ground.
Oh yeah. Wait, which one? Which part? Which one?
Like at the ending when they lost, like, don't apologize for setting me the ball.
I thought they were gonna kiss.
Yeah, dude, I was like,
totally thought they were gonna kiss for a second.
like you could see like Hinata like on top of him, and then like when it backed out, I didn't know like he was gonna be like in full mount or if he was gonna be.
Like, he was full mount.
Well, speaking of favorite moments, was that like your favorite moment, I guess, of the show, or just was that like your favorite moment, probably?
Yeah, it was up there.
Okay.
But my other favorite moment was whenever the
Oh.
the third year setter came in and
Sugawara
yeah, and kind of like really took control and kind of
switched the tempo up a little bit.
yeah, and
That was cool.
he complimented everybody else's skill set.
He's pretty much what's his name was Josai, the captain. He pretty much
Oikawa.
he pretty much
Yeah.
kind of did that. He
has to
increased
train.
everybody's output. You know,
Yeah,
like
like-
100%.
Yes, because he's not a natural given talent. He has to
Right.
work harder.
Right.
That's what's up.
But I like that part because it was able to help Kageyama grow.
Yeah.
Fair.
Actually, he was. He became way.
I love Sugawara actually. I like him a lot too.
Whatever.
Paul, what was your favorite moment?
I
I got a few.
know. I
I'll
have a
tell
few
one, though.
too, man. I think it's got to be. Well, really, I think I honestly thought there was gonna be like a graping. At the end, whenever what's her name again? Kyoko. Whenever Kyoko and the teacher like made the banner and everything, and she pretty much just all she said was one sentence. She said, "Do your best." She like, but in like that cute.
That's your favorite moment from the show, Paul.
It is because everybody's like
What the fuck?
everybody just like she threw everybody off. Okay, all the third years and second years she threw them off, and they all like expelled tears from their eyes because she's never done anything like that.
This is the guy who chose the anime. That's his favorite moment.
Yeah.
All right.
And she got all red and stuff. She's like, and they're like, "Oh my god, it was so awesome! You said that, it's so cute." And then she's all like turning red.
There's so many
And
other
you sent me the
moments.
There was a lot of good moments.
There
Like
was.
is it, like at the
Lot of good
end, like
moments.
whenever they lost and like it really affected them, and they started just like running around the court and everything because they were so distraught and
Yeah.
like
They just want to.
they didn't know how to handle. They didn't really know how to handle loss.
Nah,
like,
there
that
was a lot of good moments. Remember the argument with Noshinoya and Asahi in the locker room,
Oh yeah.
and then they broke broke the broom and they kept the broom broken. Like that was a really great. That was up there for me. I'm not gonna tell that one.
I think
That was up there.
I just told him. I'm
All
not
jokes
gonna
aside,
I hope he would have said that, but no.
all jokes
bullshit
aside,
with Kyoko.
she's hot. I don't know what to say. All jokes aside, though, there's too many moments for me to just pick one. It's just the whole anime, the way.
So your favorite one?
No, it just like
Kyoko.
no, that was just one of them. That was just one of them. It's kind of like the one you said too. It was really
Ishimura.
emotional. It was really
It was.
emotional. A lot of it was.
Dude, what the one that got me, the emotional moment that got me was seeing Oikawa's backstory. Homie was the #1 setter until Kageyama got there, and he started to see Kageyama. He started to see Kageyama growing past him, and he got benched for him.
You want to slap the shit?
Dog, he was training, and Kageyama asked for help, and he almost backhanded that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And like in that moment, whenever the other dude stopped him, I was like, "Yo, I really felt every part of that because I trained Devin.
It's very emotional.
I trained Devin to play basketball.
Whoa.
It's very emotional.
I almost did that to him whenever.
And he almost backhanded you?
No, I almost because he asked me how to jump shoot, and
And you're like, who the fuck is this guy to ask me for tips?
No, but I really like that moment a lot. That was like powerful.
It's very powerful. The whole anime is powerful. It has a lot of powerful moments. Friends fighting each other, the losses you feel, trying to get to a tournament.
I'm with it.
Yeah. And then a hot fucking third-year girl telling you, hey, do your best. And you're like, oh, dude, I've been waiting for this bitch to talk to me all year.
What are we rating this thing, guys?
I'll go second.
I'll go first. So this is definitely one of the better sports animes I've seen.
This is going to hurt me.
I'm really, really upset I didn't give it a fair chance the first time. Saying all that, I'm going to give this...
For what it was?
No, for what it was, I rated this thing on my personal rating system, my personal advanced mechanical
story, characters. Yeah.
And I actually came up with an 8.3. I'm giving this thing an 8.3, a lower 8.
Are we doing points now?
Well, we can if you want to. I'm just doing a lower. To me, it's a lower,
Right.
lower, higher.
Arbitrary.
Number. Lower, higher. I'm giving it a low 8.
I don't think I'd put 0.3. I'd put like 0.5s.
I'm giving it a lower 8.
Okay.
But that's up there for me because I'm not giving anything that gets a 9 or up is like top tier for me. If it gets a 10, you're Hunter x Hunter. You're freaking, you're some of them. You're Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh yeah.
But if you get a 9, it's amazing. If you get an 8, it's really good.
All right, I'll go next. I'll give it a 6.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
I'm just not big on anime, dude. Not
On anime?
Not on anime. On sports anime. It's not big on sports anime,
Okay.
dude. Like, it's just not really my cup of tea. Kuroko.
Anime isn't.
Kuroko.
I'm so surprised to hear that.
And especially with volleyball. Volleyball is not like my sport.
Yeah.
I had to learn the rules like cray, like during, and like that just really pisses me off. You know? No,
it wasn't your gripe.
No, I remember the rules from PE, so I didn't have I didn't really have that big of a deal with that.
We didn't have no libero in PE.
I don't think we knew about it.
Yeah, exactly.
We played volleyball in PE.
We didn't have a libero.
I don't think the coach was like, we're serious about this Yellow Jacket team right now.
The girls, they were.
So, no, but
Have you seen them? Now?
the anime felt predictable. I believe I told y'all guys in the group message, I was like, hey, like these guys are probably gonna go to like top 8, maybe top 16, and then they're gonna lose. Like it just like
First
that's just like the way it goes, and it just felt really predictable. Like they
lost.
They were gonna overcome what they were at one point, but
they lost.
That's my pushback on
it's
that. Like,
it's gonna.
They
Yeah,
didn't
but
just win. They lost.
like, how many sports animes did they lose? Honestly, a lot.
Yeah,
everybody loses in the beginning.
that is true.
And I'll give you that. It's
That
the
is
first
true.
season. It's true.
But the next season, that means they're gonna win the whole thing, right? Because that's how sports go.
Bro, see, I don't even
They're gonna make it to they're gonna go to the next step, maybe the finals, and then they're gonna lose the finals. Like it's like
pretty much.
Stop laughing so hard because you're verifying what he's saying.
I mean, no, it's funny because he's almost right. Almost.
What do you?
So I mean, it just
You said high 6 or low 6?
no, just 6.
Yeah, not even a point.
Yeah,
That's why
just
I'm like,
6.
It's a cool, calm 6.
Yeah, just a 6.
Okay.
above average, I guess.
Had some cool characters in it.
Yeah, I mean, you bought them.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, how are you giving it a 6, man? You paid money for them,
Dude.
I thought you liked them.
Because I invested time into this, so I need some sort of
10 hours.
I like that.
11.
I like
11.
that. That's cool.
11
hours.
hours.
I like that.
So
What do you
okay.
rate this thing, Paul?
This is the first season, so I'm gonna give it a solid 8. Solid 8. The characters were
I give it the
good.
highest grade.
It was emotional, good story, and they lost. Like at the end of the day, dude, it's really hard for me to give a bad rating to such a good story where they lose.
I agree. The ending was kind of made it higher. For me,
Yeah,
but
it
they
hit
lost.
you right in the heart. Like, dude, they fucking lost.
If they would have won, I might have been a little tipped.
Yeah.
But they lost, so yeah.
Last Week's a better team. They learned from it. So
Yeah, well,
I learned too.
and I
learned
guess
not to fucking trust you guys. I'm just playing,
I guess that's what we're giving this thing, guys. Like, comment, subscribe if we think we're wrong, right? Who had the more accurate grade?
Season 2 coming up.
Let us know. Yeah, guys, we're out of here.